What? Hold on a second. All right, go ahead. Number 4. Yep, number 4 and 87. 86. Jeez. What are you doing? He's all mouthing off. Dude, that's a great clip. Going to be running a lot.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Penn State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field. And I think what makes...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. Got a little space. Push out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. Here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
I thought there was at one point. They were mad at it.
To pick up the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The finisher and the exclamation point on that drive.
EA shifted my team on that.
Touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will go to work for the first time. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn and the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
And just a short, safe
Oh
pass
boy.
play, they pick up a few.
Tollefson is on year 3 and I still can't see people's
sitting on top of the standings right now.
button.
That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
No,
It is, and there's so much
I
at stake,
don't know
right? Like,
how
knowing
he
the
went
12-team
backwards.
playoff,
I'm
that
still
I have a
like
chance
just
to get a
baffled
bye,
by it.
right? If I can win my conference, so a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Makes a grab past the marker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Dupree. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
This game is going to be hard.
Big game. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close.
Penn State, they're 5 and 5.
Running the screen, getting the ball to
But
your
like,
playmaker. If he could just make one
yeah, I'm
guy
at Penn
miss, that
State.
might have been huge.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in
And
Happy
Tollefson
Valley
just
on
has
third
question
down.
marks all over his head.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're
Which is
set
bad
up at the
news
41.
Bears, because we're in the
Defense is
regular
going to have their
season.
hands full
We're
trying
not
to
even
get
in
this
the
guy on the
playoffs.
ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hand.
The Hawkeyes are on the move. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Finds his man. It's Dean. Good, solid pickup there.
That would
Now
be
they can start
pleasurable,
to smell
but
it
after
with
what
a
I
first
did
down at the
to
31.
Nice job by the receiver there.
Clemson, I don't think he's going to let that happen.
Finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
True.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hoffman. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Got it behind the line. It's Dupree. Got enough space.
Got it. Oof, that was a tough. Like, you could just feel the pressure in the game.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to
Like, I
mix
could
it
feel
up,
everything
slow down
collapsing
that pass
and
rush,
quick, and
let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Harmon. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and
Because
make
I
sure
had
they
Pfeiffer,
limit that
they're like, you
return.
guys need to do a, what do you wanted to call it, a playoff challenge, or whatever you want to, yeah.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the
Just
field.
99.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run this play from the pistol.
It's nice to have a defense that backs up your offense. It complements.
On the ground, it's Martin. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
You almost lost your head.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
Rocky Mountain Showdown. There was no Rocky Mountain Showdown.
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, what?
He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Penn State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they
Have a
all
good one.
know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Got a man, it's Dupree. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And the Hawkeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Dean. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
A great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field. Nice job getting that sucker on the ground.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Looking for a man. It's Tollefson. Flushed out of the pocket. Creates a little room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down. And he slides in safely. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Here's a hit. They get to him as he throws.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Let's see what they do on third down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He takes it at the 45. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Iowa has the ball back on offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. That's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go up top on second and short. Dances away to buy time. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Now on second down. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got it burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Dalton. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, through the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Quick completion on the out route. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Just keep slinging it. Got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Slams it ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Touchdown, Iowa! And that one will give him the lead.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Martin. Out across the 30, Mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Third down play from the gun. It's complete. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
And the Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Dalton. Punts it out of the air. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Dean. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dickey. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Dropping back, it's Dalton. With the catch, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. Looking deep. Snagged in the middle. It's Martin. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick screen to the speedster outline.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
Wants to throw on third. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Great play by the defense, forcing the incompletion. What do you do now if you're on offense? Game is tied. It's late. Do you have the confidence in your quarterback and your offense to convert this 4th and short and give yourself a chance to win this game now?
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing. Four tacklers, he's down at the 24. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Scanning the field, it's Dalton. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more...
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And so they'll have one more chance. One possession behind. The pass interference penalty will give them an untimed down and a chance at a little glory. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack. lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Back to pass, it's Dalton. If he houses this, it's ball game.
And what a mistake by the offense. Here in overtime, throwing that interception. They're now going to give the ball to the opponent. All they need is a field goal now to win.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. They'll run it from the gun. And some room to work. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Back's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now 3rd and goal. A chance to walk it off with a touchdown. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
And listen, I'm aggressive by nature. I'm going for it on 4th down most of the time. But that negative play, does that give you a little pause?
It does, because if you're rattled right now, then you need to regroup, take the 3, and live to fight another drive. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good.